and welcome to your Friday, May 29th, Stronger Together workout. Your workout today is going to consist of 5 rounds of 10 front squats. Your workout today is going to consist of 5 rounds of 10 front squats, 10 toes to bar or toes to kettlebell, or if you don't have any of those pieces of equipment, you can do 15 V-ups, 10 more front squats with your dumbbells, and 20 sit-ups, and that is for time. All right, so to get you started, we're gonna do a really quick warm-up. We're gonna start with jumping jacks. You're gonna end up doing 2 rounds of all of these movements, just so you know, okay? So it's gonna start with just 30 jumping jacks, nice and easy, okay? Once you're through your 30 jumping jacks, you're gonna go into a lateral lunge walk, or you can do stationary lateral lunges. I don't have much room here, so I'm going to do them stationary, but if you do a walk, make sure that you shift sides, right? So that you're shifting and making sure that you're lunging into a different side each time you lunge versus the same side. All right, so nice wide leg stance for your lateral lunge. You're gonna shift one hip back and down. Your opposite toe can come up here, right? And you're trying to keep your chest up, all right? You can stay low or come up in between each lunge. It's up to you, but what you wanna focus on is that foot that you're lunging into, the heel stays down, all right? You'll do a total of 10. After you've completed your lateral lunges, you're going to do squat therapy reps, all right? So squat therapy, you wanna make sure you take these nice and slow. The goal of this is to get you stretched out, right? So squat therapy, your feet should be shoulder width. Your hands are gonna go up above you. Now, the goal is to try to keep those hands together and really pull back as you descend into your squat. So from here, I'm going to start to shift my hips back, and then as I descend, I'm still pushing my hips back the entire time, all right? Once I get to full depth, I stand up. Now, if that is easy for you, you can walk a little bit closer to the wall, right? But the goal is that you should be able to sit back into your heels. What we don't want to see is this, like, heels coming up, right? And your hands are coming apart and you're hugging the wall. Don't do that, okay? Make it a good rep and take it slow. It should be a nice, slow 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, right? 3 seconds on the way down, 3 seconds on the way up, just to get that stretch, all right? The next movement you're going to do is 45 seconds worth of a glute bridge march. So for a glute bridge march, you can start either in a extended position or in the top of the glute bridge. But from here, you're going to walk your feet out until the legs are extended, but you do not let your glutes touch the floor. So keep your hips lifted the whole time, and then slowly walk yourself back in, right, and keeping the hips lifted. So you're gonna do that for 45 seconds. After that, you're gonna go into a squat with a hand reach. So you'll get down into a squat position. From here, drive one arm out against the knee, and you're going to reach. And then shift and turn to the other side and reach. And you're gonna cycle through that for 45 seconds. That is the general warm-up. You will do 2 rounds of all of those movements. All right, to get ready for your squats today, we're gonna warm up your wrists a little bit as well as your legs and hips. All right, so you're gonna start with a tricep stretch. You're gonna hold for 30 seconds on either side. So all you're gonna do is just bring that arm up behind your head, grab the elbow with the opposite arm and pull, all right? You're just gonna hold this for 30 seconds and then 30 seconds on the opposite side. Then you're gonna go into your wrist mobility. For wrist mobility, you're gonna cycle through 3 different variations, all right? So 20 seconds on each, all right? So the first one is palms and directly underneath the shoulders, fingers facing out. You're gonna shift your weight back and forth between your hands, trying to drive your shoulder over your fingers. Then you're gonna go palms back, or palms facing away, fingers back, and shift your butt down towards your heels, trying to drive your palms into the ground. Finally, you're going to put the tops of your hands onto the ground and gently press down into them to get the front of the forearm, all right? So 20 seconds in each of those positions. The next movement that we're gonna do, just to warm up your hamstrings a little bit and your lower back, is Kang squats. So you're gonna wanna do this with a PVC pipe, possibly a barbell if you have one, or a broom if you don't have a PVC pipe. So from here, I'm in my squat stance, right? So my feet are shoulder width. I'm gonna hinge my hips back just like you would be doing a good morning. Then I'm gonna descend into a squat, right? Focusing on my chest up. I'm then going to stand back up into that good morning and then stand tall. All right, so it's good morning, squat, come back into that good morning position, bottom position, and stand tall. All right, you will never squat like this for real, but for this, you can do that. After your king squat, you're gonna go right into your front squats. So dumbbells on your shoulders. If you have a barbell, you're more than welcome to use that, all right, instead. But dumbbells on the shoulders for those of you with your dumbbells, and from here, really fight those elbows up as you descend down, right? And then lead with the elbows on the way up. Hips go back, and you're gonna do 10 of these, all right? So 10 king squats, and then 10 front squats. To get you warmed up for the toes to kettlebell or toes to bar today, we're gonna start with full body sit-ups. So you're gonna do 10 of these, okay? So full body sit-up, legs are extended. You're gonna lay down, hands over the head, come up and touch your toes. All right, so you'll do 10 of these, and you can use your arms to help you up, all right? After that, you're gonna go into tuck-ups. So for tuck-ups, you're in a hollow position, and you come up, bending those knees towards the chest, and just touching right at the shins. You'll do 5 tuck-ups. Then, if you can do the tuck-ups just fine, you're gonna go into V-ups, all right? So tuck-ups and V-ups are an option as a modification today for this movement in the workout. So for V-ups, lay flat on the ground, right? You're gonna bring your hands and your feet up to meet each other. And the goal is to not bring your feet all the way down to the ground, right? You don't wanna get that rest. So you'll do 5 V-ups. After your V-ups, if you're still going strong, I'm gonna try this with a kettlebell. I've never done this before, or with a dumbbell. You're gonna do toes to kettlebell or dumbbell, I guess. So hands go over you, right? Just extend behind you. You're fully extended. Your dog walks past you. You then bring your feet up and bring them over, right? To touch. And again, when you come back down, you do not want to touch the ground with your feet. You want to stay engaged. All right, now you can also bend your knees right into your chest and kind of curl in on yourself if you prefer to do that, if you're struggling with the legs extended. But that is the movement for today if you're able to do the toes to kettlebell. And if you're doing toes to bar, you're lucky to have a pull-up bar. So enjoy that. All right, guys, so as a reminder, your workout today is going to be 5 rounds for time of 10 front squats, 10 toes to kettlebell or toes to bar, or 15 V-ups, then 10 more front squats, and then 20 sit-ups. So we recommend practicing those movements, maybe doing like 5 reps of each of them just to get your pace down and make sure that you have the transition and the proper weight. And I want to talk about that really quickly. The intent here, guys, is that the weight should be manageable enough that you should really be able to do unbroken reps in each of these movements throughout the entire workout. The time goal for it is like 10 to 12 minutes. So you want this to be fast, all right? Just continually moving. It's low rep. It should not require that much energy to try and get through those unbroken reps in each of those movements, right? But there will be that taxing of the hips, right? That redundancy of the hip movement, right? Between the toes to bar and the sit-ups, and then of course the front squats. So be prepared for that to catch up to you as you go through these, okay? For your cool down, all right, you're going to do 2 rounds of 15 slow air squats, okay? So again, you should have your squat down by now, but in case you did all of your reps horribly in that workout, let's practice good reps now at the end, all right? So feet shoulder width, hips travel back and down, hands go up, keep your chest up, and you're just gonna go nice and slow for 15 reps, okay? Keep those hips and butt pressing back the entire time. After you're done with your 15 air squats, your slow air squats, you're going to do kettlebell or banded good morning. So if you don't have a band, or you can use a kettlebell or a dumbbell, put it behind your back. And just like we did with those Kang squats at the beginning, you're gonna hinge the hips back, chest stays out. Don't let your chest slump forward here. So really thinking about like a big silverback gorilla, and then squeeze your butt to stand. All right, and you'll do your dumbbell, kettlebell. If you have a band, you can obviously use a band. Good morning, you're gonna do 50 of those. All right, so nice and slow. Finally, you're gonna finish with a couch stretch. I'm going to use my plyo ball, but for a couch stretch, you can use a couch, all right? You're gonna get into a lunge with one foot, the top of one foot on your couch or whatever object you're using here. All right, from there, your other foot is going to go into a lunge, and you're going to press back into this back foot, right? And really, I like to interlock my fingers and stay tall here, right? Pressing up so I get kind of a shoulder stretch at the same time. You can use a wall as well, just so long as you keep this top of the foot on the wall, okay? When you're doing this, you don't want to have your toes into the wall. You'll hold this for 45 seconds on each leg, and you'll go through all of those movements twice. So we hope you enjoy the workout, and if you have any questions, please let us know. And yeah, we'll see you hopefully soon. Bye guys.